That's how BMX started back in the day, was people finding a field and building their own spot, because there wasn't skate parks, there wasn't all this stuff. That's what's so cool about Tanner, is like, it's a build at your own spot, you know, and a lot of kids don't understand that, you know, we built that spot and the city didn't come and built it, you know. You take so much more pride in building your own spot than just going and showing up and riding at a skate park, so.
Tanner Park started for me and my friends Cameron and Barrett and Adam about 15, 16 years ago. And we've continued to ride down at that spot because it's secluded, it's never been torn down. We've built a couple other trail spots that lasted a pretty good amount of time, but they all eventually just ended up getting torn out. And Tanner has lasted, you know, the longest, so we've always put in the most effort and most work down there. So, and then it's just turned into what it is now. What it takes to build something like that is really just dedication and drive and wanting to see it progress and having friends that have the same vision that you do.
Seriously, I remember for probably like after I came back from the East Coast, I'd say 3 straight years, I was down there 5 days a week, at least 6 to 7 hours a day, at least that. Like, I'd pretty much lived there for 3 solid years. Just, a lot of people didn't think Tanner had the capabilities of being what it is. And you know, I just wanted to prove people wrong and be like, no, it's got potential. You just got to put work in, you know. Everyone wants something for free and they don't want to put any work in. They just want to ride.
It's really sandy soil, so we have to go. There's like a few different areas. Like right over here, there's an area with a lot of rocks, like gravel. And we'll just mix in the gravel with the dirt and just pack it down, and that seems to hold it together. Shovels last about a year, and then you gotta replace them all. They just end up like this.
You know, when we first rolled up to Tanner Park, it basically looked like Iraq, you know? It looked like a desert, no trees, no vegetation.
Just because of all the work that we put in, we planted a ton of trees and brought the irrigation system in and basically gave that place life.
Yeah, like literally when we started this place years ago, when we first came, all these trees you see in front of us, nothing.
Literally none of these trees were here.
No vegetation, no plants,
yeah.
only sand.
Sand and like that sagebrush stuff.
That's about it.
We basically had to grow our own spot from the ground up. Every shovel scoop, you know, we stacked and put into that place and wheelbarrowed it around, and that we haven't had one tractor, one bulldozer, nothing. It's been by hand, and I think that means a lot more to bike riders when it's built, when they built the entire thing with a shovel rather than just some bulldozer and stuff. So like, that's a huge role in the backbone of how trails are supposed to be, you know, in the woods with your friends, building with shovels.
What I hope for the future of Tanner is that there'll be some kids that have as much dedication and passion for it as we do. And we can show those kids kind of what our vision has been and make them understand how they can continue that on.
Hopefully, you know, these younger kids will just kind of start taking it over, you know. That's the cool thing about trails and building a spot, is passing it down from generation to generation and seeing how long Tanner Park will last, you know. I mean, I think as long as they're gonna allow us to be down there, if we have generations to keep on maintaining it, it could go on for another 100 years, you know. We'll just have to see where it goes.